What's going on, people? We are Tottenham TV here, back here for another predicted lineup video. We travel up to Newcastle tomorrow night. Well, not us, but the team do.
Yeah, not us. Thank God, man. I could have done without that trip. And it's not only the 6-hour trip; it's the bloody climb up the, those stairs that are into the gods.
Yeah, but a night out in Newcastle is always fun.
True. Night out in Newcastle is jokes. Gonna miss that.
But, it's going to be a tough game tomorrow. Newcastle, I think when they came back from the break, they started playing really good football. Well, not good football, but good results. But they've kind of dropped off a bit the last couple of games. It seems as though they're on their holidays a bit. But Mourinho's press conference has been done. Any team news for us, Sim?
Dele Alli's still out. Ndombele is injured, whatever, if you want to believe that or not. Apparently he's picked up an injury, but he said he might be fit for the game. No, he's not going to play anyway, even if he is fit. And Serge Aurier obviously is on compassionate leave. Well, we don't know yet. They said they're going to talk to him. It's up to Serge. If he wants to take the days off, he can take it off. If he wants to play, he can play. I'm going to assume he's going to not play, but I guess we'll have to wait and see tomorrow.
I think you've got to make the assumption that Aurier won't feature again this season, to be fair. Absolutely tragic. Possibly. Absolutely tragic news. But when you look at our team, first of all, when you look at this game, we played 4-4-2 against Arsenal. A few games before that, we were at 4-4-3. And before that, we're at 4-2-3-1. How do you think we're going to set up?
I can see us setting up 4-4-2 again. I think.
Really?
I think I can see us. Why not? I think it's a formation now. Obviously, it's a different game, but I think that's how we're going to go again. I don't see why not.
Do you expect us to be on the front foot? Because you expect Newcastle to kind of sit back and counter us. Mm-hmm. But if our game's the same, then it's going to be a pretty dull affair. Well, it's probably going to be a dull affair anyway. But do you think we're going to take the game to them?
We have to. I have to. We've got no other choice because Newcastle are going to sit back. A draw's not good enough for us. We know we need a win in this game if we're going to have any hope of European football next season. We need the 3 points, especially after the Man City decision. So I think at the moment, it's only up to 6th gets Europa League, who depends on who wins the FA Cup. So likely to be 7th, but at the moment it's 6th. You've got to just judge it on that it's going to be 6th. So we need those 3 points desperately. So we've got to take the game to them. We can't wait and sit back and just hope for an opening. We've got to make it happen.
Champions League still on?
Mathematically, it's still on. That's all I'm saying. Mathematically, it's still there.
If any of you were the ones that were getting angry at Simeon's tweet saying Champions League is still on, it was just a joke. People, calm down.
All we need is Chelsea to get 1 draw and 2 losses. United to get a draw and 2 losses.
Sheffield United, Wolves, Leicester,
we need Sheffield United to beat Leicester, but then also lose the next 2 games because they can't be too far ahead of us. Then we need Wolves to lose to Burnley and get a draw. Sorry, only 1 point from Palace and Burnley, and then beat Chelsea.
All right, yeah, so easy does it. We're there.
Easy, mate. Apparently, there's the odds are better for Spurs for you to win the lottery than for Spurs to get Champions League football next season. But it's still there. You can't even get odds on it anymore on the betting websites. That's how long shot it is.
They want to not get another Leicester situation there with 5,000 to 1. But anyway, let's get into the lineup. Obviously, we said 4-4-2, so let's put Hugo Lloris straight in goal. Right back, who are we going for?
I reckon. If I think maybe Jedson.
Tanganga was on the bench. He could easily slot back in there.
Was he on the bench last week?
He was on the bench against Arsenal.
Was he? I don't remember that. Oh, that was an oversight. So if he was on the bench, yeah, I guess Tanganga comes in if he's fit. There's no one better. It's a bit annoying because he's not the most. I know he did all right going forward in a few games he played, but I wouldn't say he's the most attacking right back.
If you've got Tanganga right back and Sissoko right mid. I know. It's solid, and I think Tanganga can get forward if you give him the license to.
And it will be good to because Saint Maximan, what's his name, Alex Saint Maximan, he's a big threat on the break. Really good player. I think he's a frustrating player. He's a bit like Lucas. He's just very frustrating in terms of he's got so much speed and dribbling ability, but a lot of the time he'll frustrate you in the final third. But he's a threat. Yeah, no doubt about it. He's a threat on the counter-attack. So we need someone who's adept defensively and with decent pace. So I think Tanganga is probably the best option.
So Tanganga right back, left back. I can't see Ben Davies playing again.
I can't see him not. It has to be Davies.
To be honest, I can't see it both
ways. I can't see him not.
Ryan Sessegnon?
I don't think he's going to play. I don't think he's going to. He knows. He's been singing Davis's praises in the post-match Arsenal press conference and the pre-match Newcastle press conferences. He said he knows what he gets with Ben Davies. He knows what he's going to get when he puts him in the team. I think again, he's a solid player to have in the team. He's not asked to get forward too much, so I think put him in again.
All right. Centre backs. Are we going to stick with Toby and Sanchez, or maybe Jan comes back in for this one?
I think Toby and Sanchez again. I think Toby for sure. I think they played well against Arsenal, and there's no reason not to play them. And if they're going to play Joe Linton or Dwight Gale, I think there'll be more than enough to snuff that out.
I've got a feeling Jan might just come back in for this one alongside Toby, but I might be wrong. I think it could be his last game for Spurs. Any game that he plays now could be his last game for Spurs, couldn't it?
True. It could be any. Yeah, could be any game. It could have been already.
Yeah, could have been. Let's move on to the midfield. On the left-hand side, who are you thinking?
Well, obviously, Lucas started there against Arsenal.
He put in so much energy that game.
That's what I'm feeling. So I think Bergwijn probably comes in. I think Bergwijn probably comes in this game. I would say.
So Bergwijn on the left. On the right, you thinking Sissoko again?
Yeah. The man's a machine, a marathon man. He's going to go man for all games.
You know what? We gave him a 6 in the player ratings, but on reflection, it should have been a lot more.
I think it was harsh. Yeah.
Yeah, he did so much for the team that game, playing 3 positions. He was an absolute monster, albeit, he's not known for his quality on the ball, and he didn't show quality on the ball, but everything apart from that, he was absolutely sensational.
Yeah, I thought he was great. And I thought, he'll help out Tanganga or whoever's at right back. He's going to be vital. So I don't think there's no way Jose leaves him out.
The 2 centre mids, is Skip get a game?
Well, we know Ndombele's not getting a game, that's for sure.
Yeah, we know that. We know Dele Alli and Ndombele not playing.
Dele Alli and Ndombele definitely not playing.
Winks has played.
So who are options? We got Jedson, we got Winks and Lo Celso. Who else we got? It's only those 3.
Skip.
Skip. Do I see Skip starting? I don't know if he trusts him. I think Jose sees this as a big game. I think he sees this as a very important game for us. I think he's going to go with Winks and Lo Celso again. I really do. I think we need to win. Look, this is important. There's no time to be resting players right now. Look, if Mourinho's going to say, look, one more big push towards the end of the season, then you can rest. That's what he'll do. I think he's going to go with Winks and Lo Celso again.
Yeah, but you know what? When you look at the game on Sunday, the players were dead after half an hour. I don't know how they're going to go through another 90 minutes without rotating. I don't know. It just doesn't make sense to me. They need to rotate.
Well, we don't. Unless we play Jedson. Or Jedson and Skip, or Skip and Lo Celso. Who would you drop?
I'd probably play Skip and Lo Celso. But Lo Celso also looked dead. It's a hard one. You can't play Jedson and Skip. You just can't play that.
I think you got to play Lo Celso. It's whether you rest Winks. Even if you play Lo Celso for an hour and he's knackered and take him off, I think you got to play him. So I think Lo Celso is a definite. Maybe Skip. I would like to see Skip. I think he can be more than adept to that game. I think he's more than capable of stepping in. It's whether we trust him enough. So I hope so.
Yeah, I
think let's go for Skip because Winks did look dead.
Skip, Lo Celso, and then Kane and Sonny up top.
Has to be.
Yeah. So let's just run through that team one more time. So that's Lloris in goal, Tanganga right back, Davis left back with Sanchez and Toby in the middle. Right midfield, Musako. Left midfield, who did you say? Steven Bergwijn with Skip and Lo Celso in the middle with Kane and Sonny up top. It's a good side.
Unless Lamella. Maybe Lamella might start, actually. Again, we didn't think of Lamella. But where does Lamella play?
Lamella will start this game.
On the left or the right? Maybe on the left.
Maybe on the right.
Or instead of Musa. And maybe Sissoko right back, Lamella on the right.
Could very well be, but I think if Tanganga's fit, he probably plays.
I have a feeling. I know if Tanganga's fit, he'll play. Well, no, I don't think that's true necessarily. He's coming back from injury, and if he's not the best option, if he sees, I think Sissoko's a more senior player. I can't see him not playing Sissoko. I honestly can't.
Can
Even
he play Lamela up top with Kane?
What I could see is Lamela on the left, Bergwijn on the right, Sissoko right back. I could see that.
Or maybe Sissoko in the centre.
So many options.
I think it's going to be Sissoko in the centre because we need his steal in that centre, especially with Winks and all that being so tired. I know Sissoko's played the same amount of minutes, but he's just a tank.
He is. He'll last forever, Sissoko. It looks like the guy doesn't tire.
I think the midfield is going to be on the left, Steven Bergwijn, in the middle, Sissoko and Lo Celso, and on the right, Lamela.
Okay. Let's go with that then. And Tanganga right back.
With Tanganga right back, yeah, and Kane and Sonny up top.
Okay. If I was picking a team, just personally, I would go Sissoko right back. But
you know.
we'll see. I guess I'm not picking a team. Jose's picking a team. I guess we'll see. Look, I don't know if he's going to put Tanganga straight in. He might do. I wouldn't mind if he does. I'm just a bit aware he's just returning from injury, and that's it. And I think I'd rather have Sissoko and Lamela and Bergwijn in those kind of positions on the wing. And I don't know. We'll see.
Look, at the end of the day, if it's not working out, we've got 5 subs to change it. So it's not like we've still only got 3 subs. So
Mourinho better bloody change it quicker then instead of waiting to the 80th minute.
Well, the other game he made 2 subs at halftime.
True.
But anyway, if this is the lineup we're going for, what is the score prediction from you?
1-0 Spurs.
That's what I said as well.
Yeah, 1-0 Spurs.
Exactly what I said.
Just got to get the goal, sit back, and Mourinho it. Look, we're here for real. We've got Mourinho now. It's time to embrace. 1-0. Come on.
1-0 to the Tottenham.
1-0 to the Tottenham. I'm ready for this.
All right. Well, anyway, join us for our live watch along and live fan cam show tomorrow from 6 o'clock. That is when kickoff is.
Race for the TL. Race for the top 4.
Race for Europa League, you mean? We're not even in the Europa League position.
No, we're not. We're 8th.
And yeah, since the Man City thing, Europa League is going to more likely go down to 7th now instead of 8th.
Yeah.
But yeah, join us for the live fan cam show after the game. The link will be in the description of the live watch along just after final whistle. Let us know who you think is going to be in the starting lineup. And as always, come on, you Spurs.
Come on, you Spurs.